When I'm craving spaghetti for the 7th day in a row, I make spaghetti squash smothered with melted Danish creamery butter. To go with the spaghetti, I melt more butter in a large skillet and cook a couple cloves of garlic, crushed red pepper, and shrimp. This is basically the base for an easy shrimp scampi. For the sauce, I'm cooking some spinach with broth and lemon juice. Once the squash is done roasting, you can use a fork to pull apart the long spaghetti strands and add them to the skillet with the shrimp. Finish off the shrimp scampi with some grated Parmesan cheese for the ultimate low-carb winter comfort meal.
So good.
When I'm
Spaghetti squash, baked spaghetti. First things first, cut your spaghetti squash in half. Remove the seeds and contents from the middle. Once that's done, season with salt and bake in a 375-degree oven for 35 minutes. Once you've got it baked, go ahead and take a fork and begin to remove the inside and make your spaghetti. Once you've done that, you're going to layer in your sauce, your spaghetti squash, and cheese until the shell of the spaghetti squash is completely filled. Once you have it filled up and topped with cheese, you're going to go back into that 375-degree oven and bake for 20 minutes or until that cheese is nice and golden brown. Once you're done, serve and enjoy.
Up, added a little bit more garlic, creamy pesto spaghetti squash. I think this is like top 3 meal I've ever made. So I'm simmering the pesto cream sauce. Here are all the ingredients. Then adding some sun-dried tomatoes. I baked the spaghetti squash for 40 minutes at 400 degrees. I cut them in circles so it's easier to cook. Then I added it to the pan with some cooked chicken that I cooked earlier that day. Mixed it on up, added a little bit more garlic and Parmesan cheese. You guys, it is freaking incredible.
Here's what to do with a butternut squash. Add these to a bowl with some olive oil, salt, pepper, paprika, cinnamon, onion powder, garlic powder, and some dried oregano. The best way to eat a butternut squash.